Once upon a time, in the heart of Uromi, a quiet village nestled in Edo State, Nigeria, lived a bright, soft-spoken girl named Ivie. She was the second of 5 children, born to a humble farmer, a father and a mother who sold cassava at the roadside. From a young age, Ivie showed promise, always reading borrowed books by moonlight and topping her class despite going to school barefoot. But promise in a place like Uromi is often not enough. By the time she was 17, the weight of poverty threatened to crush Ivie's dreams. Her school fees had become impossible to afford, and her father had fallen ill. Just as hope was dimming, salvation seemed to arrive in the form of her auntie Osareti, her mother's younger sister who had long left Nigeria for Italy. Osareti arrived one dusty evening in a gleaming rented SUV with expensive braids, high phones, and perfumes that smelled like foreign dreams. She pulled Ivie aside and said, "Come with me to Italy. I will get you work, maybe cleaning houses or helping in shops. In no time, you'll be sending money home. You will even go to school there." The village gathered and praised God. They thanked Osareti, believing she was the family's deliverer. Arrival in Italy, the chains beneath the glitter. But reality struck hard and fast. Ivie arrived in Turin, and on the very first night, the mask dropped. There were no jobs in shops, no schools, only a small, dirty room shared with 5 other girls, and instructions to start working on the street. At first, Ivie refused. She cried. She begged, but Osareti's voice turned cold. "You owe me 40,000 euros. You think visa, transport, passport are free? You start tonight, or I swear you wish you never came." She was locked in, starved, and beaten. Her hair was cut. A juju priest in Benin had given Osareti charms, and Ivie had unknowingly sworn an oath before leaving Nigeria, an oath of silence, obedience, and payment. She believed breaking it would kill her or curse her family. The struggle, a body not her own. For 2 years, Ivie lived a double life. By day, she cleaned houses illegally for pennies. By night, she stood by roadsides, enduring abuses she could not speak of. Every euro went to Osareti. When she kept a little for herself to buy sanitary pads, she was beaten. But still, she did not break. One night, in the biting cold, she met an old Ghanaian woman named Mama Abena, who ran a small African shop. Mama Abena sensed her pain, saw her fear. Quietly, she offered her food and told her about shelters for trafficked women. That night, Ivie made a decision. She would survive, escape, and rising again. With Mama Abena's help, Ivie escaped Osareti's grip and entered a Catholic-run shelter for trafficked girls in Naples. There, for the first time in years, she was treated like a human being with therapy, free Italian classes, and legal aid. She slowly reclaimed her identity. She worked cleaning jobs legally. She paid off the last of her debts, not to Osareti, but as a symbolic closure. She enrolled in night school and later won a scholarship to study social work at the University of Bologna. The return, a different kind of homecoming. 10 years after she left Uromi in shame, Ivie returned, this time with papers, a degree, and purpose. Her parents, now old and tired, had never known the truth. She built them a proper house, opened a small cassava processing factory for her mother, and sponsored her sibling through school. She now runs an NGO called Ivie's Voice, helping young Edo girls resist the false promises of Europe and providing safe options and education for those already trapped. Ivie's story is one of pain, strength, and ultimate triumph. And sadly, it reflects the reality of many young women around the world. If this story moved you, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you don't miss more powerful stories like this. We would love to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below and let's keep the conversation going. And please, share this video with someone who needs to hear this message. Your support helps spread awareness and change lives. More stories are coming. Real, raw, and unforgettable. Thank you.